Y'all know the name.
What's going on, guys? My name is Martinio and welcome to Forza Horizon 3. Ooh, there's a nice car. So, yep, here we are, Forza Horizon 3. It has been out for a few days. It came out on Tuesday, unless you bought the Xbox One version, in which case I think you got early access for some reason. But yes, I have it, and I have it on PC. So this is just going to be a little, quick review sort of thing, because this is actually my very first Forza game. And I've said it for a long time, if there was any one game that would make me jump from PS4 to Xbox, it would be Forza. But given that it's on the PC, I don't have to do that now. So I am actually playing this on PC.
Come on down and collect that Sandman. It's a sight to see.
Let's go get the Sandman. So yeah, my first Forza game, and I am really enjoying it. There is just so much to do. Oh, I thought this was GTA. You just roll up. See, I'm still trying to get used to it. So yeah, it goes for £50. I think there's three versions. There's standard edition at £50. There is the next one up, which is 65, and then you got the £80 one for the what is the Ultimate Edition. And yeah, so three options. As I said, it's available on PC. Now, what I will say is you're going to need quite a high-end PC to run this game. Processor-wise, anything AMD FX 8350 or above. Anything above that including that and above, that's what you're going to need, because I've got the AMD FX 8350. Graphics card wise, you're going to need a fucking powerhouse to run this game, because it's very graphics intensive, as you would imagine, because the game looks absolutely stunning. Now, I've got it on ultra settings running at 30 FPS, and I still get frame rate drops, even though, because I had to go out and buy a new graphics card. I did originally have a Radeon R9 270X, which is a 2GB graphics card. However, playing this, I was getting a lot of frame rate drops. It really couldn't hold it, and then after about 20 minutes worth of play, I was getting to a point where it says video card memory is low. So I decided to go and upgrade my graphics card, and now I have a Sapphire Radeon RX 480 Nitro Plus OC 8GB graphics card, and the result is this. It looks absolutely amazing. So yeah, and as we heard just then, I have a car that I need to collect. These are my current cars. So I've got this here. This was a barn find, of course, of the Ferrari Dino 246 GT. I have a Bath Fiat 131, which I have modified, but I am going to slap in a new engine. I'm going to do an engine change on that. I've got the Aerial Nomad. I've got this, a Shelby GT350R, which I have tuned quite heavily. I've got the SVT Raptor Shelby, Grand Cherokee SRT8, or just the SRT there. This is actually one I got from a wheel spin, like about an hour ago. My first wheel spin car. Mazda RX-8 R3. Could have been better, but it could have been worse. And then there's this. This is my Subaru WRX STI, and it's got a 6.2 litre V8 in it, I think. So yeah, I've done an engine swap in this thing. But what was I doing? Oh yeah, I've got a barn find car to collect. So I've got the first one, and here is the other one, which is the Holden Sandman.
This isn't just a car. This is a changing room. It's a mobile surf club. It's a drive-in cinema. It's a one-bedroom flat. It's an institution.
And if I'm not mistaken, this is the car that Mad Max's wife was driving when she got mowed down by the toe cutter in the first Mad Max film. Yeah. The toe cutter knows my name, all that. So yeah, this is just a quick review and play of this. So yeah, it's really good. I love the fact that there's so many things to do. I've played open world video games, racing games before, things like the Need for Speeds or the Test Drive Limiteds. I've played a couple of those, but this is just a whole other level. And as I said, if there was one game that was going to make me jump ship from PS4 and jump to Xbox, it would be this alone. Nothing else really interested me in terms of exclusive content for Xbox, but this one did. But thankfully, as I said, it's on the PC now as well. And if you do buy it on PC, you can still play with your friends on Xbox. And also, playing online on a PC is free. You don't have to have Xbox Live. I don't. You just don't have to have it. So there you go, you're all good to go. Unless they've somehow sneakily charged it to my credit card, in which case I'm fucked, because that credit card is about fucking maxed out now after this graphics card, which is actually, considering it's an 8GB graphics card, it was only £260. I got it from Overclockers, and when I bought it, I got a free pack of Haribo as well. I've actually tweeted a photo to Overclockers, so thanks for the graphics card and thanks for the free Haribo. It was Tangfastics, if you're wondering. But yeah, and like I said, there's so many things to do. It looks absolutely fantastic. Also, the modification options as well are just... It's amazing. You can do engine swaps, drivetrain swaps. You can boost it up. You can take it to a certain level. And because of that, I've got so many series planned. Like, I'm going to be doing, obviously, maybe some random gameplay. If I can sort out a decent tune, a universal tune for drifting, because I'm okay at it, but I need to get better. I need to find a tune that works universally, so I'm not jumping between them. But yeah, I'll be doing maybe some drift gymkhana sort of videos. I'll also be doing some like random build videos where I take random cars and build them up into like rallycross builds or hill climb builds or drift builds or just out and out lunacy builds. So with the modification options you get with this game, I can do those series, and I'm very, very excited for that. And also I'll be doing some wheel spin videos. And there will be one of those coming up a little bit later today, actually. After I've done this video, I am going to be getting another video out, because I've got about maybe 15 or 16 wheel spins. I've been stockpiling them just so I can do a video on them. So, yeah. And we're going to have a drive around and we're going to see what's what, because I haven't driven this car yet, so I'm very eager to try. So let's drive it, and maybe I'll do some modifications to it at some point as well. As you can see, I'm not exactly flush with cash. I've got cash. Ugh. It's early in the morning. I haven't had enough Red Bull. I've got some here though. Nectar of the gods. One of the cornerstones of any nutritious breakfast. What have I had? I had scrambled egg on toast, morphine, and Red Bull. Yeah, they're the three cornerstones of a healthy, nutritious breakfast. Okay, so we need to get out of here, and we're going to take this for a drive and see what this is like. So yeah, other good things, the soundtracks as well. So there's pretty much a little bit for everything there, and this thing looks fantastic. I know I've got wheel spins available. Leave me alone. A little bit slow off the line, but I haven't modified this. I haven't done anything to it. I pretty much just found it in a barn, had that weird Aussie bloke fix it, and then there we go. So yeah. And I'm loving the map as well, Australia, because there's so many different parts to it. Obviously, you've got Surfers Paradise, which is a very urban city sort of area. Then you've got here, this is Byron Bay, which is, you know, like a small seaside town. And so there's some nice off-roads. You've got like a rainforesty sort of area, and then you've got like an outback desert sort of area, which surprisingly is called the Outback. So yeah. So the map is huge, it's massive, there's so much to do, there's so much to find. As I said, the barn finds are really good as well. I really love that feature. And as I said, this is my first Forza experience, and I've not been disappointed. To be honest, when it comes to buying a game, I try and find the best prices, but with the Xbox Store and digital downloads, I've noticed, despite the fact you're not getting a physical copy with these digital download games, you actually pay more than you would if you go to somewhere like Asda, or Game, or Amazon, or Tesco, or whatever, which I've always found weird, because you get more with the other one. But see, if Mad Max's wife had driven like this, she would have got away from the tow cutter. I like the drifting as well, the drifting mechanic. It's not, if you've come in from Need for Speed, I think that's one of the problems why I'm finding it a little bit difficult to get into it and get these epic drifts going, along with the fact that I need to find a tune for it. Tuning is a big part of this. It's not so much a Need for Speed. So yeah, I need to, like I said, figure out a drift tune that I can do, and maybe just kind of forget what I've learned from Need for Speed as well. There's also other cool things like the drone mode. So if you press start and you go to drone mode, then you can deploy a drone, and the drone can fly around.
Drone cam.
Yep.
An entirely new angle on the Horizon Festival.
So you can just get up here and just have a look at this. Ooh, look at the car, look at the car, little orange car. So you can do that. And there's also photo mode, which is really good as well. There's lots of different features and filters in there. And yeah, I think it's definitely easily one of the best racing games I've ever played. You can also, the other great thing about it is, you know, you can use your steering wheels as well. So if you have a steering wheel and you want to use that, you can use that. I'm using a controller, so I've got my DualShock 4 plugged in. And Jesus Christ, guys, calm down. Fuck. You won't survive to the end of the festival driving like that, you douchebags. So yeah, like I said, there's so many features, and it really, as I said, is one of the best racing games I've ever played. And just, I love the exploration, I love the modifications you can make to cars, I love the whole wheel spin stuff. You know, this is really a cut above the racing games that I've played in this sort of context. You know, open world drifting, open world racing games. You know, like the Need for Speeds and the Test Drive Unlimited 2s. So yeah, I highly recommend it. So if you have an Xbox and you haven't got this yet, I highly recommend. You know, it's Friday, probably payday for some people because it's the end of the month. So go out and get this game, because I swear to God, you will not be disappointed in any way, shape or form. And also, like I said, it's brilliant that it's on PC, because I didn't really want to have to go and buy a new console with it. Even though I did have to buy a graphics card, which probably is about the same price as a fucking Xbox now. But yeah, I wanted to upgrade the graphics card anyway. So, here we go. I decided to treat myself. Try to cheer myself up with my current back issues. But fucking hell, this thing's brilliant at drifting. I put some more power in this. I can have a drift monster. Like I said, I need to work on it. But yeah, this is absolutely brilliant. Now, the bad points. And there's not many of them. In fact, I think there's only one. And one of them is, it's not so much an issue now. I was playing this for quite a while last night and I didn't really have it happen to me. But I do often get frequent frame rate drops. Now, I can't really blame the game. I don't think that's just, I don't think that's my equipment now. I think it's more to do with the fact that it is still quite early on in the release period, and there's going to be, you know, optimization patches and stuff like that come through. I don't know if it's an issue on the actual Xbox One. I have seen a lot of people on the Forza forums mentioning that, you know, they are also suffering with what is, you know, frequent, or not frequent, but frame rate drops. And to be honest, when they do happen, they don't last for very long. It is a little bit annoying. If it happens in a race, then everything just slows down, and you kind of just sit there waiting and hoping that, you know, when it does finally right itself, you haven't, like, you know, binned it into a tree or whatever. But yeah, so many options, so much choice of what you can do, so many choice of cars as well. Just so many cars that I just absolutely love, you know. Like, I'm a big muscle car fan, I am, and one of the muscle cars I've always wanted to drive and have a go in is the Holden Tirana AX9. I just love the look of that car. Boom, landed it, and it's in there. And there's so many other ones as well. There's classic cars, there's supercars, there's muscle cars, there's rally monsters, there's hot hatches. There's literally everything in this game, absolutely everything. So the variety, you know, regardless of what kind of cars you like, whether you're into the whole the Japanese tuning sort of scene, or whether you're a muscle car guy, or whether you love supercars, or whatever else in between, you'll find something in here for you. So it's absolutely amazing. And like I said, the map is huge, it looks fantastic, it's very diverse. It's not all the same sort of area like you would have in a Need for Speed, where it's just basically all city area with some hill areas as well. There's just so much to do, so much to see. Easily one of the best games. Well, there you go. There was a little frame rate drop just there. I hope that showed up. But yeah, that's what I mean. But yeah, it's an amazing game. I highly recommend it. So I'm going to give it, out of plus 10 Martinios. Again, I do not have any idea what this rating system is of mine, my Martinio rating. But if I was going to give it out of 10 Martinios, I would give it a 9. 8.59. It'll probably hit 10 as soon as you can. As soon as they bring out a patch to fix those little frame rate drops, which are more annoying than game breaking. They're you know, they're just a little bit, you know, jarring on the experience, I suppose you could say. But once they get that sorted, they're going to have an absolute classic on their hands. And yeah, if you haven't got it and you're a racing game fan, I highly suggest you go and get it, because like I said, there's so much you can do. And if you have, like I said, if you have friends on Xbox and you're a PS4 guy and you've got a PC, you can do that. You know, my friend Rage, who I've liked a few of his videos and they've popped up in tweets. I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, there is a link in the description to that as well. But sorry if you can hear noise in the background, the people across fucking Doge, seriously. Yeah, there's people across the street getting the new bathroom fitted. But anyway, like I said, so if you've got guys who are on Xbox and you decide to get the PC version, you can still play with them. It's still fantastic, and you can do co-op. You know, if you don't want to do the campaign on your own, you can do it co-op, and you can switch between as well. So whatever you do in co-op mode will carry over to when you come back to single player, when maybe it's just you deciding to stay up until 5, 6 a.m. in the morning to play it, and all your friends have gone to bed. So yeah, everything it's all well, it's brilliant. Like I said, if the frame rate drops out, those little niggling drops that happen every now and again, then this is easily going to be not only one of the best racing games of the year, but easily one of the best games period of the year. Fucking hell, he was in a rush, wasn't he? But there we go. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video and you want to see more from me, because there will be a lot more Forza Horizon 3, then please go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. As I said, in about an hour from now, there is an hour or 2 hours or something like that, there is going to be a video dedicated purely to wheel spins. As I said, I've got about 50, 60, maybe even 20 wheel spins that I haven't used, so there's quite a lot to use there, and we're hopefully going to get some good things, some more money, because we definitely need it, and also some awesome cars as well. But yeah, like I said, thank you for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe, stay cool, and as always, I will catch you on the flip side, which this time it's sideways in an old Holden. Peace. Sorry. Will me to do it. Give your penises, if you have them, a rubby. Sorry, a rubby? Yeah, give it a rubby, a lucky rubby for me. I mean, I'm not going to do it. I'm not. Why am I telling everybody to rub their penis for me? Okay, we've crossed some sort of invisible boundary, and we really shouldn't have. I apologise. Matinho does not express the feelings of Matinho Got Game, his channel, or any of his affiliates. However, he doesn't have any affiliates. I have cohorts,